To my fellow Americans. It's been 2 months since we made a video, and I'm excited to make this video and more. But as you can tell by the title of this video, with a question mark, what's an American? Is it a Trump supporter? Is it a Biden supporter? Is an American somebody who looks like me? You're probably wondering, why did I make this video? The election's pretty much over. Biden won, supposedly. Trump and his supporters in hope are calling for fraud, voter fraud, or election fraud, whichever one you want to call it. But in terms of the actual election itself, it's pretty much over. Well, 2020 isn't. And 2020, from the time it started, has been political. That's why I'm making this video. Now, what's an American? I'm not talking about America as in our country, in our beautiful land up in the mountain states of Wyoming and Montana and Colorado, or both those beautiful cities on the east and west coast, or even right here in the heartland where I live. The beautiful cornfields that are just surrounding this region, and farms that grow every day. Blue collar workers that get up every day and go to work. Now, I'm talking about the people in these places, in this country, Americans. This isn't supposed to be a political video. I don't care if you voted for Trump. I don't care if you voted for Biden. You're an American. I don't care if you voted for somebody else. You're an American. I don't care if you didn't vote at all. You're an American. I'm going to reiterate our question. What's an American? Is an American somebody who served or who supports those who serve? Like me. See, I don't have that very many people in my life who served. I have a few. I did not serve myself. I mean, I'm a supporter of those who serve. Those who serve the military. But, you know, even though our military is big and powerful, and they protect me and they keep me free, and those things are awesome. My favorite part about the military is the people, when those people can come home to their families. You see, I'm not one of those people who goes, man, we got the biggest, most powerful military out there. Let's go to war. No, dude, I don't want to go to war at all. Why? Because those people who served are like me and you. They're human beings. There's another people who are Americans who don't support the military and the things that they do, and those who serve. Those people, although I don't understand that part of them and the things that they think and the things that they do, I was raised to support the military and appreciate them and respect them. But they have a different view. They have a different philosophy than I do when it comes to that thing, that subject. But I do know one thing. I know that the people who don't support the military and me have something in common. Those people and me, the soldier, died for both those freedoms, right? Both those rights to either support or unsupport what they're fighting for, or why they're fighting. And I could stand next to the person who doesn't support the military and me who does support the military, a proud American, and say, this is an American. So, what's an American? What I do not include in this category of unsupporters of the military are people who take knees in their professional careers and or in their life, or support it in any way or whatsoever. Why? Because I know why they're doing it. Although they're doing it to the American flag, which does tend to support and honor our military, they're taking a knee not because of the military, but in regards to other forms of government that have been in the past positives to oppression and social injustice in terms of racial issues in this country. I do not include these people as unsupporters of the military. I include these people as people who are trying to change the flaws that have happened in this country. And there are flaws in this country that need to change. And they're trying to change it in a peaceful manner that best represents and gets people's attention. Now, although this happened in the past, and it's not as big of a deal now because it's still kind of continuing to happen, but people don't really care as much as they used to. I'm bringing it up, right? I did not make this video to have a bunch of people watch it and go, wow, that's a great video, man. He's right on every point. No, I mean, you might not like every point that I make. And I think by the end, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. But I do not put the people who kneel or do anything, protest any social or racial injustice in this country. Why? Because that's their right. That flag, although it does support the military and the people in it, that flag is there for every American who does serve or doesn't and just lives in America. What's an American? Now, as a 2020 person that has seen on the news and a bunch of stuff, all the things in this country that are political, the left people, you had over the summer, mostly over the summer, those people who I do not count in the category of social injustice and fixing oppression because of the flaws in this country. The people I do not count are the idiots who go in out there and rioted the streets in their own communities and destroyed the small businesses of hardworking Americans in this country in their own communities in order to pursue I don't know what, right? That does not count peaceful protests. Those are fine. But destroying small businesses that Americans worked really hard for in a part of the flag, and the flag being part of a unity of one, which it has not been in 2020. The flag has been used as a left or a right thing, right? This has been used as a conservative or a liberal thing. And the flag feels like it's two different things, when in reality, the freedoms that the military has fought for, the freedoms that most Americans stand for, feels like the flag's two different things when in reality it should be one. Now I also count those two different things as in the other side, the right side, the conservative side, the Republican side, whatever you want to call it, of Americans who decide that they don't want to wear a mask because of either the president's words or their own problems with it. And we're not in just a pandemic in this country, we're in a global pandemic, a world pandemic that's just been killing people, like literally, right? So, what's an American? One of the things before I go on, which you should do to understand the political divide in our country right now, or what was the political divide, especially before the election actually took place, is go, if you have Netflix, watch The Social Dilemma. It talks about the social media and how the internet influences our political views as humans and gives more way to each individual's actual beliefs as a political conservative or liberal person. Again, I'm not making this video to be nice and have everybody watching. I'm also not making this video really about politics. I just have to include it in there because it is an American thing to do. But Let's reiterate the question and answer it. What's an American? To me, an American is this. It's a person who sets aside political values, gets up every day, works hard. It's a person that wants to better somebody else's life, fix the flaws in this country somehow, some way. If you voted for Donald Trump, I don't care. If you voted for Biden, I don't care. If you voted for somebody else, again, I don't care. If you voted, if you didn't vote at all, I don't care. You're an American. Why? Because you got up. An American gets up and goes to work every day. It's not about a politician. A politician is the same as, they're human. You could put anybody in there. It doesn't matter. They're not going to fix everything. If you voted for Trump, it's okay that you lost. It's okay that he lost. This is still the greatest country in the world. Just think of it that way. And if Biden won, dude, you think a 77-year-old man is going to fix all the problems in this country? No. Absolutely not. The people who will fix the problems in this country are you guys, Americans. You are an American. You get up and go to work every day. That's an American. An American is somebody who tries to fix the flaws in this country and tries to make somebody else's life better by who they are and using their own beliefs and their own skills and their own values. It might not happen the quickest way, but it's the right way, right? An American is all types of races. An American is all types of people, jobs. The flag is for everybody in America who is legal or born in this country. That's an American. To my fellow Americans, it's you guys who paved the way of America, not a politician. To my fellow Americans, it's you guys who are going to make this country better and more freer and more economically bigger. To my fellow Americans, I'm damn proud of our military. I'm damn proud to call myself an American and be an American, and you should too. No matter who's in office, no matter who's around. Or this is the greatest country in the world, it needs its flaws fixed. You just still got to be proud to be an American, even though you know the flaws in this country and to understand the flaws in this country. That makes you a proud American and a proud human being. I'm proud to be an American, and to my fellow Americans, you should too. Thank you for watching my video. I love you guys. That's the end of that video. We got more coming up for you guys. We're just going to keep plugging away. 2021, hopefully 2 more or more a week. We're going to try to set this pattern right now in 2020. Every week, we're trying to get 2 in. Might not be this week. Today might be, I might give you an updated video as well, along with this video. But that's an American. To my fellow Americans, I love you guys. Until next time, peace.